Hello there, and welcome to episode 103 in my quest to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, I aim to play maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a Geoguessr score of 25,000 points each. Today we made it to Sarpsborg commune. As you can see, I have played Sarpsborg before, as this was one of the maps I played before I decided to make this series. But it's been quite some time ago, so I don't remember much of that. Sarpsborg is a commune that is centered around the city of the same name, which is by old an industrial city, and it's also one of the oldest cities in Norway, dating back to the, I think to the late 900s, early 1000s. And it's pretty much a continuous area of habitation from all the way from Grålum over here to Borgenhaugen and slightly beyond. Then there's the village of Skjeberg and Høysand over here, and some rural areas, like Ise and Varteig. Should be predominantly an urban playthrough, but we could get some surprises every now and then. I've never been to Sarpsborg except that I've rode a train through it once in the middle of the night, so that doesn't really count. So I'm not familiar with the area, which is good. Anyways, located south and sort of inland-ish from of the Oslo fjord, south of Oslo. So this should be, landscape-wise, not a very dramatic landscape. But we'll see once we get going. First, some facts about Sarpsborg. Sarpsborg. Okay, let's see what you got. And immediately we are in some sort of dense habitation. I thought for a moment I saw the river, but that's actually, or the sea, but that's actually the side of a warehouse. So what does it say over here then? Well, it says, okay, so that's a road to Fredrikstad. Now Sarpsborg is one of, we've got sort of two cases of twin cities in Norway. We have Sarpsborg, Fredrikstad. Well, I think about it, we actually have three cases. Then we have Porsgrunn and Skien. And also there's the twin cities of Stavanger and Sandnes. And the Stavanger-Sandnes one is the larger of the three, although Fredrikstad-Sarpsborg is, for Norway, a fairly major area. So anyways, we are heading to the northwest, and we're coming up onto a road that leads to the city of Fredrikstad. So we could be down here. That's one opportunity, or other possibility. Running next to the railroad line as well. And that's the 130. Okay, here's the 130. But where is the railroad? It's probably running down here. Here we are. And let's just confirm this. So the road goes, there's a Skjeberg Grill, Pizza and Pub. Yep, grill and pizza. There's also an antique store here. And a second-hand store. So let's see. Okay, so we are. So this should be that, right? And then this. It ought to be this one. Yeah, because here you have that. I wonder what that is. Is that sort of a bicycle shed or something? Or just storage sheds? Hard to say. Okay, so when I'm looking directly east, I'm looking slightly past this corner. So if we place it down there, I think that should be fairly good. Let's give that a go. 3 meters away, that's a good start. And okay, might be a slightly challenging bend, but at least we got... This looks like a prison. That could well be a prison. So, well, it's no surprise we do have prisons in Norway. Let's see, so this looks like a rather park-ish area. Question is whether this is on... Could it be like here? Ah, there we go. Halden Prison, Sarpsborg branch. It's right next to a Kiwi. Let's just confirm that Kiwi shop. That's one of the groceries chains. Yep. Okay, right. Well, that's the first prison of the series. And let's see, can we? No, that's over there. That's a little too far. The south doesn't work, and the east is just too far away, so we have to go by this prison building. And we are looking sort of south of the half, so if I'm going with slightly below the text here, I think that should be pretty good. And we are on this side of the road. Yes, we are. Put the marker on the road and be in a bullseye. Nice. Okay. Oh, and then there's this. Rural locations. Now let's see, which way should we be going? So that's southwards. That's northwards. And I have absolutely no idea which would be the better way to go. At least the landscape is open in this direction, but probably the wrong way, but we'll give it a go for a little bit. And if it doesn't show any signs of coming out anything resembling a main road, we'll go the other way. This is very early spring, late winter, and the road is nice and soggy with the melt and thaw. Okay, coming up to another farm. Yeah, this is rather a fertile area for agriculture, but maybe not at this time of year. Well, what do you reckon? I don't know, to be honest. Let's go this way. More snow. And now it's heading southeast. At least that's a direction that has some hope of finding a main road, I guess. But I think it may take quite some time before we find a road that gives us any sort of information. And I might have been better off to gone in the other direction from the original farm, but I kind of want to see what's beyond these woods. And the road is in, well, for being a dirt road, it's sort of in decent nick. Coming through some more houses and some old petrol pumps, and some more road. A rather dark and bleak winter's day, and I keep moving south and not getting anywhere in particular. At least the road is still decent. Look at the length of that. Oh my word. Where on earth are we? This has me well stumped for now. So, yeah, it will be a journey. Please don't tell me we can go that way. No, we can't. Good. Driving through another farmyard. Some really straight roads here. Well, the terrain lends itself to that sort of layout, so why not? But wow. I don't know how many kilometers we moved away from the start now, but it's got to be fairly significant. And we find some. Whoa, 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 whoa. One of my little friends tells me we are on this. Does it say the 641? I think that's what it said. So is that the 641 or the 41? If I read that correctly. And well, we are probably soon to come to another crossroads. So before I start looking for the 641, I'll just confirm a hunch that we are quite close to crossroads, because those are rather low house numbers. I know they were in the hundreds, but that usually means now we're in the 50s. That usually means that we're coming to a crossroads soon. No, here's the railroad. 18 to 20. We should finally be getting somewhere. Here we are, at long last. This is the 22. And this leads to a place called the Revelsby. There's something coming up ahead here. Let's see what that is. Seems like some commercial area. Oh, Rudskogen. Okay, so that's the racetrack. The car racing track. Now let's see, what's that again? That is fairly close to his Rudskogen. So we must have been up here. And I think we came up, and we probably came up here and drove through. Could it have been this farm? Yes. I remember the layout. So here we got the larder. I mean that building, which is this one. And there should be 3 buildings in the yard. The barn, 1 house, 2 house. Barn, 1 house, 2 house. And also there's the barn down there, which is that one. Right. Okay, so if I'm looking straight south, just looking past, well, we can just aim for the corner of that thing and say that we are roughly there. Should be good enough. 3 meters away. That took some time, but got there in the end. Okay, and now we are probably on the E6. Well, we're not just probably, we are. And that may cause some trouble. Is this a viaduct or something? I think it might be. So that could help. Now let's see, can we see any signs for anything if we go the opposite way? Okay, so we have a bridge going across, or rather another viaduct. But let's see, that's a sign coming up. Is that the name of a commune? It is. So here we're crossing into Halden, which is the next commune. So that means somewhere over here, I think. Well, so if we go the other way, Going almost due northeast, quite straight. Could be here. Did I say northeast? I meant northwest. That's pretty long. If we here should be coming into sweeping, very gentle right-hand curve. Looks like we got something like that coming up. Now, if we have another look here. So we have the farm. Which may well be that. There's what looks like two roads coming down here. I'm not entirely convinced that this is it. No, it's not. Should be able to see some houses on the side here. So, was there any sort of bend here? Yes, there was. But it's bending the other way. Okay. So we weren't there. Now where does it bend the other way? Could we be... No, we're not here either. We're definitely not up there. This is just way too far up, isn't it? Yeah. Now this isn't easy. So definitely on the E6. And let's see, so it has to be south of Sarpsborg. Let's check the my directions again, so I'm not quite, yeah, southeast, northwest. So, could of course have been here, but then we should see that farm down there. It just isn't there. And it's here, no farms, no buildings. And here, now this looks more promising. Looks more promising indeed. You know, these two roads meeting up. We have that barn over there, very much looking like that. And then on the opposite side, we have some houses. We have, I guess this must be that. And let's see, if I'm looking east, that doesn't help much, does it? How about west? No, not really either, although there's that bend. Now, wait a minute. That road bends the other opposite way. Doesn't mean that there can't be a... Let's see, but this does match what I'm seeing otherwise. Not quite sure about those buildings, but let's see, is there a cluster? Yes, there is. A cluster of buildings up over there. I sort of feel like we're right on top of this viaduct. Could be slightly wrong, but I don't think by much. Let's see, we're looking northeast at that building. Maybe we should place it slightly south. Let's go with that. 6 meters away, good. And this looks sort of suburban. Okay, so the road is closed off that way, so no going there. There's a parking or garage thingy here, and well, I would suspect that this is the right way to go. No? Am I gonna be stuck here for all eternity? Fortunately, no. Okay. More garages. Probably not quite suburban, but okay. Does this name have a road? No. Does this road have a name? Oh, suddenly it was full summer. North or south? Let's go south. Even though it's going uphill. What's the name of this road? Loads of road numbers. There we go. Løkenveien, okay. The Onion Road, and what does it say? Karlaveien, okay. I don't know who Karla was or is. But, at least something or someone that has been deemed worthy of a road. Now let's see, coming around the corner onto this hill. Well, it's been a rather miserable day, hasn't it? Oh, snow and now rain. Kinda looks like a school, but I guess it isn't. No, it's a daycare, Fossbyløkka. Okay. And I don't know what Fossbyløkka is. Vennerveien, Sandstadløkka. And a major road. Sparborama. Okay. What's the name of this road? Skjebergveien. Okay, so Skjeberg is this community. Can we find? Yes, Skjebergveien. Can we find Karlaveien somewhere? Okay, so it isn't called Skjebergveien anymore. Let's see what if we follow it. Okay, here's Wernerveien. Here's Karlaveien. Okay, Fossbyveien. We must have been like up here, right? That seems likely. Okay, so we come to the end of the road. So let's see. This is looking northwest. That matches. Could be here. Here, I mean. That's a garage. Let's see, we are most like. Wait a minute, the other road is closed off. Yes. So this must be that. So we are standing right here. If I am not sorely mistaken, and then the road has a little turn. There's a garage and a house over there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's try that. And it was. And we made it through Sarpsborg as well, with a fairly decent number of meters away, 15 meters. Well, that is episode 103. Episode 104 coming up tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.